Alright, so this video is going to be my Game Master Confession video. For y'all who don't know what a Game Master Confession is, it's basically like something that you do that would usually be frowned upon or something like that. Pretty much just a confession. So yeah. Also, sorry for being low energy tonight and quiet. You know, it's late at night. It's the first chance. You know, I really just thought of this idea just now, so I'm not really going off of a script or anything, but yeah. Alright, so my first Game Master confession is that I do not use stat blocks for creatures. Quite literally, how I stat out my creatures in my notes is the amount of hit points they have, their armor class, an attack bonus, sometimes movement speed, and how much damage one of their attacks would do. So for example, a goblin would be 7 hit points, 12 armor class, plus 2 attack bonus, 25 feet of movement, and then 1d4 for like a goblin scimitar. Number 2, I fudge dice rolls all the time. I know that that's kind of like a iffy subject on whether or not game masters can like fudge dice rolls and all that stuff. I really only do it in combat because, you know, I got the DM curse. I can't roll anything higher than an 11. So I don't want y'all sweeping through my monsters. So like I don't fudge all of them, but there are some that I fudge. But typically only in combat. I give out inspiration way too frequently, and you know, it's kind of becoming a problem to the point where my players will have 7, 8 inspirations by like session 10, you know, if it is a long form campaign. I will paint miniatures like this guy. Let's see if it will focus. I'll paint miniatures like this guy. This is like a drow monk, and then I'll just never end up using them. Originally, I was going to put this guy in the Underdark, but my players haven't been in the Underdark for like the last 2 months, and so, yeah, we'll see if they ever go back there, if it ever gets used. Hold on, I have an entire bag here. Let's see. I wonder how many of these actually get used. This one hasn't been used. This one has been used. It's a goblin that, like, brings them cannonballs and stuff on their ship. I have no idea what I'd use this one for. This one isn't even fully painted. This one's a classic. I find myself constantly using this one, but, you know, that's still part of their pirate ship. So yeah, I guess that one's been used. This one, once again, I was going to use when they were in the Underdark, but, you know, they're not in the Underdark anymore. This one was originally going to be a paladin. I'm currently playing a paladin, and I am not using that many. This one was also supposed to be paladin. It's halfway painted, but I never finished it, so yeah. I will buy stuff for the campaign and then never end up using it. This was lead. This was pencil lead since we kept on running out. This was unopened, and I don't know why I bought this because I still have most of the pack left over. Yeah, I don't know why I bought that. I wait until quite literally the last moment. I'm talking like days, hours before the session is supposed to happen to start campaign prep. There have been times where, you know, I'm a pretty improv heavy DM. That's why I've stopped focusing on like, they're gonna, like, this happens if they go here, this happens if they go there. Instead, I'll just like plan out buildings and like cities and all that stuff. So be like, okay, cool, if they go to this city, then these are the buildings that they have. Like, this is the cheese shop. This is the clothing shop. This is the nuclear warhead shop. Like, all that improv and all that stuff. So that's been my Game Master Confessions. Sorry for the lazy upload. I'm probably going to upload again because I just got my hands on Eberron. And this is the campaign setting. And hold on. So yeah, that's basically it. All right, bye.